Bonjour class. So today we're going to take a look at negative expressions in French. So some of the negative expressions you know are ne pas. What does ne pas mean? Correct, that means not. There's also ne rien. Que veut dire ne rien, class? Correct, that's nothing. We also have ne personne. And that means nobody. Okay, well that's all very well and good, but how do we use these negative expressions? Okay, so let's say you wanted to say, I'm not doing anything. Okay, so you have je fais, which is just I'm doing. And we're going to add in ne. Okay, just like you would if you were saying I'm not doing. Okay, but in this case we're saying I'm doing nothing. Okay, so we add in rien. Okay, our final product is je ne fais rien. I'm not doing anything. The ne and the rien, just like the ne pas, go around the verb fait, do. Okay, let's take a look at personne. What if we said he's not looking at anyone, or he's not looking at anybody? So we start with il regarde, which is he looks at. Okay, to make that negative, to say he's not looking at or watching anybody, we add the ne, and then at the end, squeeze it on in there, we have the ne personne. Okay, so all together, we have il ne regarde personne. Okay, so that is what it would look like in the present tense. But we've spent a lot of time in the past tense. So what would we do for the past tense? Okay, so how would we say I did do, or I did? Start with je. Okay, but since it's in the passé composé, you know our form of avoir, j'ai. And then our past participle for faire is fait. Okay, so that's I did. But we want to say I didn't do anything. Okay, so we're going to start with our je, but in this case the ne goes around before the form of avoir, just like so. An apostrophe, because we have this vowel sound. Then, right after the ne, we're going to put in rien. Okay, so it's sandwiching the form of avoir. And then we add our past participle. And instead of I did, we have I didn't do anything. Je n'ai rien fait. Let's say that he wanted to say, or we wanted to say he didn't see anyone. Okay, we start with he saw. Il a vu. He saw. To make that negative, to say he didn't see anyone, we start the same way. Il, an apostrophe, okay, and our form of avoir, okay, but a little different. We're going to put our past participle next, and then personne. Squeeze it in there. Okay, so we have il n'a vu personne. Let's try another example. Okay, let's go back to rien. Okay? So why don't we say he didn't, well, let's not do he. Let's say I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. First, let's start with I heard. J'ai entendu. Okay? I heard. There's my little ear. Okay? But in this case, I didn't hear anything. So we start with je, an apostrophe, our form of avoir, rien, and then entendu. Je n'ai rien entendu. And the ne rien sandwiches the form of avoir. What if we wanted to say he didn't find anything? Okay, we'll start with he found. Il a trouvé. Okay, we have he found. We're going to sandwich it around the form of avoir again. So, il n'a rien. Okay, negative sandwich. Trouvé. Okay, again around the form of avoir. Alright? So then what would they didn't look for anything be? So let's start off with they looked. Ils ont cherché. Okay, they looked for. First, before we get to our answer, where is the ne going to go? Okay, now where is the rien going to go? The answer would be ils n'ont rien cherché. Did you get the right answer? Remember, here's our form of avoir, and we want to put the ne and the rien around the form of avoir in the passé composé. Okay? Now let's come to ne personne. Okay, we already saw that ne personne goes around the whole part of the passé composé, both the form of avoir and our past participle. Okay. Let's say we wanted to say, we didn't see anyone. We saw, or we did see, is nous avons vu. Okay? We want to say, we didn't see anyone. Nous, again, an apostrophe goes before the avant, but this time, vu comes directly after the form of avoir, and after the past participle vu, we write personne. So we didn't see anyone is nous n'avons vu personne. Let's try another. Okay, how about you didn't see, or sorry, not you didn't see, you didn't hear anyone. You heard. First off would be tu as entendu. Okay. make it negative to say you didn't hear anyone. 2. Un apostrophe, form of avoir, entendu, personne. Okay, so 2, n'a entendu personne. You didn't hear anyone. Let's try another one. How about he didn't look at anyone? Okay, so he looked would be il a regardé. Okay, so where is the ne going to go? Okay, now where is the personne going to go? All right, let's see if you're correct. So, il n'a regardé personne. He didn't see anyone. He didn't look at anyone. Il n'a regardé personne. Did you get it right? Awesome. Okay? So remember, the ne rien, nothing, is going to go around the form of what? The form of avoir. And the past participle is going to follow it. Okay? The ne personne is going to go around what? Right. It'll go around the form of avoir and the past participle. Okay? If you have any questions still, please see me for further instructions.